Well, I see you moving slow. I see you moving slow, Dad. The first time they'll see me overtaking a Bugatti, I see you moving slow, Daddy. You come to an exotic car meet and you find a monkey driving. We have the Pistachio here, and we have the 458 ready for action.
Baby, baby, I better not find out that booty is going hungry.
The moment many have been waiting for. It's time to put my Ferrari 488 to the test after making a lot of upgrades with my whole team. Brakes, turbo upgrades, and putting it to the test against hypercars and the best Ferraris on the market. How could this piece of science fiction 90 be? Just look at it. What a beauty, the 488. It's a very good rival, but first we have to see if it's still going to get better with another Ferrari or if we stick with this one. So stay until the end of the video because of course there are some really good competitors. And this is just a taste of what's coming. So let's rewind to the beginning of the video where we'll be seeing Bugatti, Revueltos, and much more. Let's go.
Bop, bop.
Bop, bop. At the events in Dubai. It doesn't matter if you show up with a Ferrari Pista, there's always going to be someone who puts you to shame. I mean, just because of the license plate, I think the license plate is worth more than my car. But look at the level of Ferraris around here. This is the next one I'd like to have. It's in Science Fiction 90. Just look at how beautiful it is, but there are so many more cars around here. I mean, don't think it's just a normal Science Fiction 90. Here we have Batman Science Fiction 90. Just look at the specs we have here. Coincidentally, an SVJ, I was thinking about bringing an SVJ, but there are quite a few SVJs here. And well, the Ferrari 488, I wanted it. Just look at what's over there, a 458. Over there, just passing by, a Spider. This is getting really expensive. And just look at this. Let's see. Look at that rear. I think this is going to be my next acquisition. A GT3 RS for these kinds of rallies, and the F8 is also a car that I really like. Let's see. Move over there so we can see it from the front. It's like the evolution of the 488, which actually seems very similar to the Pista. And the STO, not just for these little curves, but anyway, these are the cars for the poor. Let me show you. Look at the tough ones. Just look at that beauty. I mean, in what events around the world do they bring Bugattis to the mountains? We also have a Revuelto. So is this combo going to be epic? I can't wait to see them next to my Ferrari and do some little races. Because, man, that's what the Ferrari is for, right? To see which way the wind blows. Over here, we have a Ferrari Huracan Tecnica. What do you think of today's level?
Wow, it's beautiful. I don't even know where to look. Everything is gorgeous.
We had been to rallies in Europe. We had been to rallies in different parts of the world. But Parsita hadn't experienced one of this level.
This McLaren is really beautiful.
Hey, look, Porsche son. Look, life is just giving you signs, huh? Does the crew want to buy a Porsche son? What would you think about one of these? I love them. Check out what specs they have. Wow, Porsche in Arabic.
I think that's a sign from life telling me it's time for a Porsche.
This Ocho right now is feeling very, very poor. My friends, I'm telling you, no matter what car you bring, someone will always come and outdo you. I mean, how can you compete against a Bugatti? My friends, there's no such thing exists. And over there, they're already filming that ass. Hey, this is going straight to xvideos.com. I didn't go hungry.
Wow, what a huge ass.
Let's see. Say, baby, baby, I better not find out that ass is going hungry. And does he know that, huh?
Baby, baby, I better not find out that ass is going hungry.
And in case one wasn't enough, we have several, huh? Look, just look at that. How gorgeous. Yeah.
Wow, it's like paradise. This is paradise. Could it be that I'm in a dream? And no, I still haven't woken up because what is this wonder?
And we're seeing these parked here. Just wait until you see them in action. So let's not talk anymore and let's get going. There's no time to lose. I'm really excited to see the Revuelto in action because I haven't seen it much. We've already seen several Bugattis at different events, but the Revuelto is something else. So these two are going to be good rivals. Although obviously the Bugatti is going to eat it for breakfast. As you can see, this is pure carbon fiber. This isn't paint, man. There are levels to this. Revuelto, did you go broke? Is the Lamborghini for poor people? No, that's for sure. It's going to be the perfect ride to put my Ferrari to the test against its competitors. And, well, I get really nostalgic about my 458. We'll be seeing it soon. And the truth is, I'm thinking about making an upgrade. From the 488 to the F8. What do you guys think? Should I stick with the Pistachio Ferrari or go with an F8? I think for the next season, it's going to be the upgrade. And, well, since I can't send my Ferrari to Spain, or I could, but it would take me a long time. We're going to be competing with the 458. We're going to pretend it's my car from Spain. Although I think I see a rival over there. Look, look, look. What do I see? A rival? I'm telling you, I mean, my friends, you can't do it like this. I mean, suddenly a Ferrari 812 super fast shows up or a Puro Sangue appears. Literally, Today, we're going to see which Ferrari is the fastest and which one is worth it nowadays. For me, the best sounding one is the 458. But anyway, there are Supras. That's a GT2 RS. Look at this. Wow, what a beauty. Well, he's already calling me poor in 5 languages, so let's just start the ride. If not, come on, let's go, let's go. But anyway, this gives me a lot more motivation to work hard. And maybe one day we can have one of those, right? Is that a fast one coming? So let's get to it. There's no time to waste. Do you hear how this violence sounds? The noise of the oil? Well, the toys are starting to come out. This looks like Grand Theft Auto or Forza Horizon. My friends, next time I'm going to bring my Bentley. Leave a good like, by the way. It's already done. So it would be really epic to see you all here together. Wow, look, that's just beautiful. Personally, I love Bentley. Now, yes, it's the Ferrari gathering. We have the Science Fiction 90 here. We have the Pistachio one here. And we have the 458 ready for action. Just the Millionaire's Beetle, the Lamborghini Revuelto, and now for real, the Ferrari combo. We're all gonna go together so we can race the way it's meant to be, and that's it. Let's see if someone slipped a Porsche in there, but we're all going to stick together to race the way it's meant to be. So let's see if these little butts can catch up to me or what. And also this SVJ is going to make things interesting since we haven't tried the SVJ against the Pistachio yet, so I'm really excited. The crew is already around here. They're ready.
I'm super ready.
Let's do it. You're going to do it because if not, I always end up last on my own. I'm telling you, recording and driving is going to be complicated, especially with Bugatti, right? I mean, as if keeping up with them wasn't already hard enough. It's complicated.
Now with that level, but anyway.
That's more motivation. And filming, I mean, I'm going to do what I can, guys. I'm going to enjoy the trip more than the filming. But I'm going to leave you some cinematic shots so you can see from which side. Chew the iguana, because we're heading to the mountains, to the best area to push ourselves to the max. So let's get to it. There's no time to waste. By the way, out of curiosity, I'll tell you that license plate is worth more than the car because it's a 458. So does everyone who has a Ferrari 458 have that license plate? For example, I have a 488, which is this one, as you can see. So I would have to have the license plate 488.
Wow, that would be next level, I'm telling you. One in Dubai. Every day there's daily motivation.
He gets motivated because there's always someone who has more. It's not enough for you to have a 458. You also have to have the registration. It's not enough for you to have a 488. You have to have the registration. If you're not poor, my friends, if you have 5 digits, well, honestly, I just ask for a favor. Spend money on that, so I don't spend. But anyway, here you already know that the Arabs have their self-esteem through the roof. With all this adrenaline, let's take advantage of this little stop to talk a bit, just you and me. Because I know I haven't been uploading videos that often, because the truth is I've been focusing on making money. And you already know that in the last few months, I've been very focused on the world of trading. In fact, I have a great opportunity for you. And it's that I recently found a platform called shares.com, which is an excellent platform to trade derivatives of your favorite stocks and cryptocurrencies. As you can see, it's a 100% regulated and 100% reliable platform, which is actually powered by the well-known brokercapital.com. I'm going to leave the bonus in the description. Just enter Dominguero50 and all you have to do is trade with the required volume. And that way they'll give you a $50 bonus. So you can get a little boost at the start of trading, which of course will help you a lot. And many will ask me, why should I trade with shares.com? It's very simple. You have access to more than 3,000 markets, which includes stocks, cryptocurrencies, forex, and commodities. With great leverage, up to 1 to 200 on some assets. And to be able to trade more easily, it includes 75 indicators, 8 time frames, and 6 types of charts, which is really everything you need to be able to analyze all kinds of markets. And it has helped me a lot in recent months. Remember that money never sleeps, so while we're trading, we have to make the most of every second. And you know, my friends, that's the best part. There are no hidden fees. In fact, creating an account is 100% free. All you have to do is sign up with the bonus I'm leaving for you in the description, fill in all your information, and verify your account. In fact, the best part is that I have a demo account so you can start testing the market if you're not a professional, and then you can make your first deposit. So without further ado, are you ready to start trading? This is the year, my friends. I'm going to leave you the bonus. In the description, just enter Dominguero50 and all you have to do is trade with the required volume. And that way they'll give you a $50 bonus so you can get a little boost at the start of your trading. Of course, that's going to help you a lot. So don't wait any longer. Stay on your account and start right now in the world of trading. And without further ado, let's continue the adventure because there's no time to lose. Let's go. Basically, we're gonna start small and build up. We're not going to start with the Supra, we're going to start with the 458, warming up the engines. So you're my target for today? Although, well, that's not a bad target either, huh? Ugh, man, the problem is that they all come as a combo. Look, just see what's chasing me. I feel really creeped out. This looks more like a Ferrari ride than anything else. Just look at this. Here comes the other 458, the black one. Wow, look at this. Literally, this is a Ferrari ride. When have you ever seen so many Ferraris together? I mean, usually on these rides, there are more Lambos. You don't usually see so many Ferraris, so this is literally the Ferrari Convoy. Here comes the F8. Wow, whoa.
I'm in love with Ferrari. Wow, there's a Ferrari over there oh my god, wow.
But wait, I thought you liked Porsches. Have you switched sides or what?
No.
No.
Well, yes. It's just that you can have a Porsche and a Ferrari. Today, and then we'll go for the Ferrari.
Porsche, and it caught up over there.
Love, I love it.
Are you talking bad about Porsche? I mean, how? About Porsche?
No. You have to get along. You have to get along between Ferrari and Porsche. You have to have both. You always have to think big.
He already did what Dominguero does, right? One of each brand. I'm missing a Porsche. I already had a Porsche, but right now I'm missing a Porsche and a McLaren. So we have to get a Porsche. We have to get one. Well, the Porsche guys are already on it, huh? They want to show their respect and they're saying, what do you mean Ferrari?
Very clever, my love. Oh, Ave Maria, how beautiful. Wow.
Yes.
I went crazy, wow, trying to be evil.
Look, Porsche son, I'm telling you, suddenly we used to see only Ferraris and now it's all Porsche son. What's going on? They're men of the world. I say it's better if I get myself a Ferrari, you get yourself a Porsche, and that way we both roll together at the same time. All right, because with these, man, you'll be left behind, huh? They fall asleep on me, they're done. Well, I knew it.
So, should I go for the Porsche and you go for the Ferrari? Yeah, because these guys are falling asleep on me.
They're falling asleep on me. See you later. Guys, look, this is just scenery. Now, this really looks like a video game. Hey, and that vibe, not bad, huh? The skyscrapers, that's it? Something I really like about this car is that the little screen can tell me about the speed cameras and stuff because we're going at high speeds. Like a sports car. And she can actually be checking the speed on the dashboard.
Here on the dashboard, you can see the speed, and over here I can see the speed cameras. And I also check to see if it matches, and
basically,
that's how we beat the system.
And since I'm focused on enjoying with my fellow countrymen the Porsches and Ferraris, I can't really pay attention because if you step on the gas, right away you get into speed issues, you know? So here, my professional co-pilot takes over.
Now I understand why you're going to say that they're just here to eat our dust. With this system, no one is going to beat us. We're the winning team.
Look, what a strange place, my friends. Can someone tell me what that is?
It's a mosque.
It's a mosque. Bye. That's why this channel is made separately, not so I can win. First, it's a mosque in the middle of the desert. I'm telling you, Dubai, it's been a while since we've come here to these mountains, and every time I come and I see very new things, it's a mosque. Could it be to call the aliens to be able to contact with?
Oh, I think so. And in that bunch of deserts, do you think it's not easy, like landing a spaceship? Wow.
Conspiracies of...
Me, the most conspiratorial one. That's so Scorpio of me.
Speaking of ships, well, that's how normal goals are.
But look, here are all the aliens gathered. Look, just look at all the ships gathered.
Didn't I tell you there are a ton of spaceships? Tell me, where do those ships from another planet come from? Incredible. They're all beautiful. That's the one I was telling you about. That I love. It's...
The Ferrari? Oh, which one of them? This one, this little black one over there? Look, that's the 458. That's mine, the one from Spain, but...
The one that's a convertible. I love it.
Just like that, like Barbie. Well, yeah, there you have it, actually. There's the regular one. And, well, some new gems joined the collection. McLaren was just saying that I needed a McLaren, so it's going to be good for me. Now, for some little races, they're Porsches. But look.
That little rear, that mix next to those two little rears. Oh, no, all of them. No, I'm such a miracle worker.
Damn, miss. Hey, honestly, yeah. Look, nothing but little buds. Oh, man.
Wow, how gorgeous.
Although, well, there's a lot of competition here. Let's take the opportunity to fill up with gas. Wow, that color combination, I'm telling you, only amazing cars here. And by the way, that's just the new Lotus Sport utility vehicle. Someone knew it, right? I hadn't seen it before, to be honest. I hadn't seen it in action. Do you like it? Does it scare you? I didn't even know they had made SUVs like the one my mom has. No, but anyway, I'm going to quickly show you the specs of the two cars that have arrived. By the way, is that a monkey, my friends? Is there a monkey inside the... things that only happen in Dubai? You come to an exotic car show and you find a monkey driving. Can you imagine if they grab him and he starts revving the engine there? Wow, just look at how unique it is. The specification. I really love the Porsche name in Arabic, but what I liked even more is this specification. I need a Ferrari in this color. I'm telling you, I wanted to make a badass design. What do you think?
That one? I love it.
Wow, look at that. I'm just in love with this spec.
The color, that's spectacular. I
Loved it. I
think it's a sign, don't you think?
No, you pink and I this one, okay?
Okay, it's fine.
Good.
All right, deal.
Done, deal done. Meanwhile, well, I just don't know. There are some really, really crazy combinations here, but this one stole my heart. Wow, that's it. I want this car, this specification, save this clip. I keep my word. It takes me a little while to do it because obviously it's not easy, but first we have to see what's up, right?
Look at that beautiful color.
Well, wow, it's a GT3 RS Tiffany company, huh? But it's like a Tiffany Co version? Oh, well, I guess it must be a design. I'm telling you, people here are really extravagant. Now, do you understand why I make those modifications to my cars? Because, well, there's good taste here, my friends. And, well, honestly, these cards against Ferraris have been great, but I think it's time to do the race of the year, which is against Bugatti. Chiron, let's see if those 1,500 horsepower really make a difference on the roads of Dubai. Do you think we can beat the Chiron?
I think so. You're a really good driver.
We have to give it our all.
Yes.
That's good. We're gonna get ahead because obviously the Bugatti always gets away from us, so this time we can't let it get away.
This time it's ours.
But wow, I need that color in my life. You're so gorgeous.
Here.
Here you are, Dad. This time you won't get away from me. Now that you're close enough to run, there's nothing left. There they are. I also want to live that beautiful dream, Don Pool. And in front, in my future Ferrari. Big things are coming, that's all I'm saying. So let's see which way the iguana bites with this Bugatti. Wow, what a view, guys. This looks like Fast and Furious Dubai edition. I'm living a dream, Doctor. It's not that...
Does it have to be that color?
It has the flat look from the Arab countries chosen for a G-Wagon.
No, oh my god, that booty is the cutest.
Damn, miss. I think Caro is way too obsessed with booties, but well, honestly, I mean, who am I to deny it?
I mean, you don't get a Bugatti in front of you every day to smell its fumes, right? Let's see.
Oh yeah, that's right. I like it when it farts, you know?
Let's see.
But notice that it has 4 digits, huh? I mean, that Bugatti should have at least 2 digits, right? In fact, this Urus next to it, let's see if he can record it, has 3 digits.
It has 3 digits.
There are levels, right? Yes? I mean, right now, the Urus is flexing on the Bugatti.
But still, Bugatti is Bugatti.
Bugatti. What would you guys prefer, 3 digits and a URUS? Oh man, are they passing the bills over there? Hey, I want some too, bro. Give me 100, will you? All right, let's get to it. There's no time to waste. Guadi, are you going to eat today?
Is it burning here?
Oh, Papa?
No, don't talk to me about Pauls. Wow, no.
I'm living a fantasy right now. Wet, I'm getting the seat wet, huh? Listen, what did she say? I'm already...
Getting Cuco wet.
She's getting Panocha wet. She's getting Panocha wet, the...
Panty the panty.
Delicious. Well, I see you're slow, man. The first time they'll see me overtaking a Bugatti, next time it'll be my own Bugatti. Imagine, Bugatti versus Bugatti. I see you're slow, man. Well, I'm going to take this to a safe track. It beats me, but at least here on the road, it's more or less. Both are turbo. Obviously, his is a 12-cylinder, but... Well, and speaking of worthy rivals, and where do you think it's going to be? Calm down, man, calm down. What do you mean? All right, now it's the Ferrari. He's getting ahead of me. We're already reaching the mountain area. All right, that's all. The little gems that are about to show up. I'm telling you, there are new cars every time, and look, one's right on my tail, they're going 320. Don't you know the satisfaction of driving through the mountains with these cars? It feels like we're here in the Middle Ages with these castles. Because literally, I mean having a car and not taking it out of your house. I like having cars to go on road trips. And I also make these kinds of videos to motivate you. I mean, and to do networking. Because obviously here the car is worth about $500,000. I mean, literally my car isn't bad, but it's not one of the best. And that always motivates me to focus on more things, you know? Like, for example, this little car, which I'm putting effort into here among all the cars. You have to start somewhere, right? And don't get me wrong, because the Suplita is a little gem of a car. I love it, actually. I even want one. But honestly, when you see these Ferraris, that F90, you just feel poor, right?
But it's also like more motivation. It's like, you know, I can do it too, but when it's so close, it's like it's near me, I can achieve it now.
For example, I started with a 458, now I'm at a 48, and now for my next one, I think it will be that or an F8. I've always started little by little. I started with an Audi R8. Then I moved to the Huracan, and that's how it was. Then I went to the Aventador, then the URUS. And it's always like that, my friends. So you always have to manifest and see your next goals, right?
Because remember, nothing is impossible.
That wasn't it, huh? Wasn't it like that? I think you got the wrong channel. How do you hear that, my friends?
There's a little bit, just a little bit of attitude.
It's cancelled. Well, I was supposed to clear up my doubts, but what I have learned is that the Ferrari 488 Pistachio... Literally, I hadn't had the chance to put it to the test until today, but the Bugatti told me it's going to race me in the next video. So stay tuned because there are more races coming, and as for the Ferraris, well, we've left several Ferraris behind. Wow. Obviously, this F90 has beaten us everywhere because we're talking about a car that's worth almost... Well, it's worth more than $1 million. And well, anyway, they're good opponents, but remember, it's not the car, it's the driver. So well, indeed, the idea for this season is to test it against many other cars. So let me know in the comments which car you would like us to race it against, because there are some really good competitors, and that's it. I'm really excited about the upcoming series, so I hope you are too. Subscribe to see the second part. Love you all.